Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Here on the ETH chart we have now broken back into the support area. That gives us a clearer pattern, at least visually though, because let's be honest, the mess that developed here in the period between the 9th of February and the 23rd of February, I mean that was just a big mess. Yeah, just all of it overlapping and messy price action. So I mean that's currently, even though it's a red day, it doesn't look too bad for ETH structurally. But as I explained, the reversal attempt here, it's not high confidence necessarily, not until we finally see some upside breakout above a technical level. We haven't seen that yet, okay? Now, at this point, if we see a break to the upside, I would need to see at least a break above the dotted line at 2,875 for a first indication that Ethereum has actually formed a low. It doesn't look complete yet. Just visually, it might need a few more downside squiggles. Just looking at the chart like that. The price broke briefly below the 9th of February low. I mean, that is for an ABC structure what we want. I've added to the standard support area that we discussed anyway in previous updates. I've added the standard Fibonacci extensions, internal targets, that tell us more about where the C wave of this wave 2 correction should land. And this is it's interesting that they do overlap to a degree. So we've got some levels that show some confluence here, clusters basically of support. We want to talk about them in this video, and then I will give you a resistance area that now would need to be broken for the earliest signal that a low has formed. But for now, the trend is clearly down locally. I'm actually quite happy that Ethereum has broken below that low, because this gives us a clearer pattern. It's a more well-defined ABC structure. It looks like a proper flat correction. And had the price developed a 5-wave move up from here somehow, it would have been a very shaky foundation, because it would have been a 1-2, 1-2 setup, but then this one, wave 1 again, a leading diagonal or something. Really messy. So this here at least gives the price the chance to form a healthy low and then start in an impulse. Obviously, we have to see if that's actually what's going to happen. But for now, the trend is local trend is down. But in terms of levels, we have two levels that are overlapping here around $2,490. There, 50% retracement and 100% extension, very important target. It's reached already. Then we've got 2,400. That is also important because it's the golden ratio level. Very important Fibonacci level. Would be no problem to get there. Then we've got 2,355 and probably the most important ones here for the local range. The 78.6 retracement and the 161.8 extension. So this is key support for the local range. Key support for the local range because any break below it is too deep for a wave 2. The problem at the moment is that we have pretty sharp downside momentum. This looks like an internal, possibly even an internal third wave within this C wave. So it might go a little lower. If that is the case, though, we can add resistance. So I would normally just add the 50% retracement of the decline. That would be our first resistance level that needs to be broken. This is at... So again, this would just be an early indication. It's not even confirmation or anything, but earliest resistance or nearest resistance between 2,621 and 2,667. I can actually add the 23.6 fib level as well, which is at 2,565. And then we can remove the upper section of the support area because we don't need it anymore. Yeah, and we've got resistance and some support levels to watch. Local trend is still down, but it might be stabilizing now in this area as it's moved, or it's getting closer to absolute key levels now. And again, to the upside, 2,667. Then next key level, really important level also, 2,875, but probably the most important one, the top of the wave 1. That a break above that level, if it's a decisive and sustained break, it will likely take us out of this range here. Finally. But yeah, what happens if we break below 2,270? Well, we can make a case for one more low on the larger time frame to 1,800, but then that should be it. I mean, if it breaks below that, I made a video on the main channel few days ago that explains, you know, the consequences. But yeah, it would open the door to a potential bear market. But yeah, this is currently just a quick overview about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And also, yeah, check out our main channel, MCO Global, for some deeper insights. Yesterday only I covered Ethereum, talked about how the Bybit hack might have an impact, what impact. But mainly it's about the long-term outlook for Ethereum, talking about, okay, what happens if we break key support levels, what are bull market targets, and what could happen after the bull market, essentially. Yeah. So we talk about a few scenarios there, really larger time frame perspective. Check it out if you're interested. A lot of you asked for it. So yeah, hope you liked the update. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.